afternoon, my fabulous 147. Welcome to another makeup tutorial. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do a rainbow eye look. I'm going to be using a Series 1 of the Jacyln Hill Morphe palette, and I'm also going to be using the Dawson x Jeffree Star Mini Controversy palette. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna start with a white, and for those of you who don't know, there are two white shades in the Jacyln Hill Morphe palette Series 1. So I'm gonna be using shade Beam for my base here, and I'm going to take my glasses off for this. So here goes. And I'm using a flat eyeshadow brush for this. There we go. That's our base. And next thing, I'm gonna time lapse the rest of this, but I am gonna tell you what colors I'm using while I'm doing this, because I don't want a bunch of silent video footage. So I'm gonna be, for my red, so on this eye here, over on my left, I'm going to be using shade My Apology from the Mini Controversy palette for my red, and then from the Jacyln Hill palette I'm going to be using shades Creamsicle, which is a yellow, and I'm also going to be using shade Hunts for my orange. So that's what I'm going to be using for this eye over here. And I'm going to get started with the time lapse. And shade Creamsicle is going to go in the right corner of my left eye. So as you can see, I have Creamsicle in the corner, in the inner corner right here, and then after that I have shade Hunts in the center, sort of, and then on the outer corner I have shade My Apology. So, and this probably looks really bad right now, but that's because it's not blended yet, and I really wanted to show you what it looks like before it's blended. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm also going to tell you what shades I'm going to be using for the other eye. And then at the very end, I will add a little bit of shade Queen from the Jacyln Hill palette. So the next colors that shades that I'm gonna be using. So for my green, I'm gonna be using shade Jada. And then for my blue, I'm going back over here to the Mini Controversy palette, and I'm gonna use shade The Simulation for my blue. And then I'm going to go back over here, and then for my indigo color I'm going to be using shade Twerk, And for my purple is shade Royalty. So that's that. And I'm going to be starting with shade Jada because I'm going in color order of Rainbow. Rory G. Biv. I'm going in that order. So, yeah. To the time lapse. So, yeah, we have shade Jada in the center. And then I really need to touch up the blue, which is shade The Stimulation from Mini Controversy. I just realized you really cannot see the blue. And then I also have, after that, I have shade Twerk from the Jacyln Hill palette. And at the very end, I have shade Royalty, also from the Jacyln Hill palette. So I'm going to go ahead and touch up that blue right now from The Simulation. And with shade Jada, I'm just going to say this. We are hitting pan, which means that shade will run out eventually at some point. So, okay, I'm gonna go blend this out and I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm almost done with this eye look. And so to put the colors on to start with, I used this smudge brush. So I just wanted to tell you what brush I was using. And I totally just realized that I said Jada was in the center, but it's not. It is in the inner corner of my right eye, just as Creamsicle is in the right corner of my left eye. So sorry, I totally screwed that up, but it's all there. And now I'm gonna take the flat eyeshadow brush once again, and up at in the top corner, I'm just gonna add a little bit of shade Queen. So, and I'm using the mirror from this palette because, well, this palette doesn't have a mirror, so. And we're just gonna go in the top inner corner and just go out like so. And the same thing with the other eye. And that's it for this makeup tutorial. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you want, you can check out my links down in the description below. The first of which is for my affiliate with So Sick Clothing. There's a promo code through them that will get you 15% off site-wide. That promo code is ORACE15. And there's a ton of merch links down there as well. The first of which is for the Lovecraft website, which has a lot of really cool pottery pieces that are for sale. Then there's my spring store, my music. I have a new song coming out on June 4th, Raining Roses. That's happening over on Spotify, Napster, Amazon Music,
online music stores. And then there's my website and my podcast, El Grace After Hours. New episodes of that every Tuesday on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, pretty much any podcast platform you can think of. And last but not least is my social media. That's all I have. Thank you for watching, and above all else, stay fabulous. Bye!